Matthew chapter 2 opens with the phrase, "in the time of King Herod," and that word king asked readers to make a choice, to follow King Herod, Rome's agent who ruled by violence, or to follow the new king, introduced in chapter 1 as the son of David. When the Magi entered Jerusalem with the impolitic question, "Where is the child-born king of the Jews?" they are denying Herod's kingship. And while today's lectionary suggests that the Magi are kings, for Matthew's first readers, the Magi represent not royalty, but challenge to political authority. Several ancient sources record that Magi challenged the rule of the Persian king Cambyses in the 6th century BCE. The Magi in Matthew, seeking an alternative to Herod, continue this tradition. The Magi in Matthew start to be associated with royalty after Constantine, seeing the Greek letters Chi Rho in the heavens, converts to Christianity. The Chi Rho then becomes associated with the Star of Bethlehem, and the association had political benefits. Just as the Magi, seen as kings, paid homage to Jesus by following his star, so the kings of the earth should pay homage to the emperor by following his sign. As for the Star of Bethlehem, Herod summons the chief priests and the scribes to ask them where the Messiah was to be born, and they tell him that the prophet Micah had announced that from Bethlehem shall come a ruler who is to shepherd my people Israel. Matthew suggests that the Magi's knowledge of astrology is insufficient. They need Jewish wisdom to interpret fully what message the star is conveying. Indeed, the only time the word Magi appears in the Greek translation of the Old Testament is in Daniel 2:10, where King Nebuchadnezzar summons Magi not only to interpret his dreams, but also to describe them. They fail, and Nebuchadnezzar would have executed them all had not Daniel, knowledgeable in and faithful to the traditions of Israel, intervened. Matthew also tells us that the star stopped over the place where the child was. Were a star, as we understand stars today, to stop directly over a house, that house would be incinerated. People in antiquity thought of stars as living beings, whether as the souls of the righteous or as angels. The star is a heavenly portent, not a science lesson, and the story Matthew tells is not about science, it's about faith. Finally, along with gold, frankincense, and myrrh, the Magi offer an additional gift. Magi in antiquity and Magi to this day are Zoroastrian priests. So in our reading, the Jews, Mary and Joseph, shared hospitality with the Gentile Magi. Matthew chapter 2 thus offers a lesson in interreligious cooperation.